Well, howdy there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. I'm going to go get right into your weekend forecast. I know we're a little bit before the weekend here, but wanted to go ahead and get right on into it. Saturday and Sunday, obviously some rain chances here. Not too concerned about Saturday. I think we just see a few showers popping up late in the day, but Sunday we certainly could see some heavy rain and some thunderstorms. All right, so let's talk about the severe risk zones. This is from the Storm Prediction Center. It's kind of weird. I know it's kind of follow along on this. This is difficult, so pay attention. It's a little confusing. So they put out these products. They use universal time. Day 1, day 2, day 3. This is the day 3 risk zones for our area. It starts Saturday at 7 in the morning, but these go through Sunday at 7 in the morning. So when the nasty weather gets to us, it will actually be Sunday morning. Okay? Once again, they use universal time. That's why it's like this. So it's a little weird, but just be aware that our part of this, by the time this system is going to be marching its way here across the southeast through the day on Saturday into Saturday night, then by Sunday morning is when the line will reach us. And you'll see that here when I show you the futurecast in just a second. That's day 3. Now, beyond day 3, day 4 and beyond, the Storm Prediction Center does a different product. I know this is confusing, but they use more of a general product for day 4 and beyond. So this is 7 a.m. Sunday and beyond on Sunday, beyond 7 a.m. I know. It gets a little confusing to me at times, all right? Bottom line is we expect the worst weather on Sunday. And I say the worst weather, we're not going to get the worst of it. Our area isn't. Other areas to the west and north will get worse weather than we will. But when we expect our heaviest thunderstorms will be on Sunday. Gosh, I'm getting confused. Sunday. And I'll break this down for you. So this is the part you really want to pay attention to. So forget all that about the zones for a minute. Noon on Saturday, it looks good. We're fine. This is a long-range model, so it does paint with kind of a broad brush. Shows us some rain on Saturday night. Now, this isn't like downpours here. This is just some scattered showers. So we're not looking at anything too significant on Saturday. I think we're going to be fine on Saturday. Here comes the line. Now, this is what we're talking about with that severe weather possibility. 6 a.m. on Sunday morning, here comes the line moving into the western parts of the area. And right through right at the time you're probably getting out of church or going to lunch on Sunday, this is probably when we're going to have the worst of the weather, right smack in the middle of the day. I don't get too focused on the exact timing, but what I'm looking at is late morning, midday, early afternoon. That sort of window for this line of showers and rain, heavy rain and storms. So right in the middle of the day, it's probably going to impact your Sunday. Last Sunday was a washout. This Sunday very well could be one again. So just kind of the way it's worked out. So after all that, the bottom line here is right in the middle of the day Sunday is when we expect the worst of the weather. Heavy rain, thunderstorms. Some of them could be strong, even severe. Some of them, not all of them. All right, so where's all this coming from? Well, there's this big system very strong system across the middle part of the country through Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Missouri, Oklahoma. They had terrible weather yesterday. They are going to have terrible weather again today, terrible weather again on Friday. And then as we hit the weekend, this thing finally moves. That's when the system finally comes through our area. But they're going to get it far worse than we ever will. Heavy rain, flooding conditions, number of tornado warnings. It's been rough for them up to the north of us. Meanwhile, down here, we're getting the wind from the system. It's drawing in the moisture and the wind from the Gulf. And that's why we've been really, really breezy. We're going to be really breezy next couple of days as well. So we'll continue to see the winds out there today. It's possible we could get 1 or 2 sprinkles late this afternoon or this evening, but none of these would be very significant. And we could see a very similar thing coming up for tomorrow and Friday. Friday forecast basically exactly the same. Look at these wind gusts. We'll see wind gusts here over 30 miles per hour at times today. And so it's going to be real windy and breezy out there for us today. This is creating problems at our beaches. High rip current risk here today and the next several days. Red flags flying. Do not get in the water. It is dangerous out there. Do not do it. If you're on vacation, I know it stinks. You want to enjoy your vacation, but I tell you, you'll enjoy your vacation far less or if you don't come back from it or somebody in your family doesn't come back from it. So make sure to stay out of the water over the next few days. Your day planner back to today, your Thursday, just not too bad. Temperatures will be around 80 degrees. It'll be breezy. It'll be pretty nice. There'll be a slight chance of some showers in the evening. Same deal tomorrow. The forecast is exactly the same for your Friday. Saturday is pretty similar as well. Maybe a few more showers in the evening, but beyond that, basically the same. And then Sunday is the day we have the heavy rain thunderstorms, like I said, kind of like right in the middle of the day. And then maybe a couple, going back and forth, taking off the rain chance on Monday. It looks like that rain would happen before dawn. So really nothing to worry about there on Monday. Cooler air then comes in, and we're looking at highs on Monday only in the 60s, and then dropping into the 40s for Tuesday and Wednesday morning. So not cold enough to have to worry about anything that you've planted recently, so that's good. But cool enough certainly where you might have to wear a coat again on those mornings here next week. So that's what it looks like here in the next week and a half. Once again, the worst weather, middle of the day on Sunday. Stay tuned to Fox 10 as we get more updates on that weekend weather as we move through time. Thank you so much for joining us here on Fox 10. We'll catch you later.